guys, so we're here at Universal Studios Hollywood. So let's go inside and see what it's all about.
In today's Kim's Adventure, we're at Universal Studios Hollywood. On this episode, we'll see everything the new Super Nintendo World has to offer. Is Bowser's Challenge really worth all the hype? And why consider Toadstool Cafe the best theme park food I've ever had? By the way, if you could take the time to smash that like button, it would really help out the channel. So let's get started. In May 2015, Nintendo announced a partnership with Universal to create a Mario-themed area at their Universal Studios theme parks. The first concept image of Japan's iteration was unveiled on December 12, 2016. On January 13, 2020, Universal revealed the interactive power-up bands and released a music video using the song We Are Bored to Play. I can't tell you how many times I've listened to that song. It gets me pumped every time. Initially planned for completion before the 2020 Summer Olympics, the global lockdown delayed the opening for another year. Universal Japan finally opened the doors to Super Nintendo World on March 18, 2021, and the rest was history. Almost 2 years after Japan's Super Nintendo World opened, it finally crossed the ocean to find its place in Hollywood, California.
Okay guys, so we're finally in here at Universal Studios. We just passed through these metal detectors. And here we are, the famous globe. Alright, so we got the early access tickets. So we're gonna have a chance to go in early. So I guess the email is the one that has the ticket on it. Yep, there you go. So don't lose the email, guys. Keep the email so you can get in for early access. So the early access allows us to go in by 8. Okay, we're in at Universal Studios Hollywood. Alright, we're going into the gift store right at the entrance. And I guess she's trying to look for the wristband. Got the Boo going on, 20 bucks. You can get this item for $20. Plenty of apparel. You can score this shirt for $49. Make sure you buy your Mario gear before you come. Save yourself some money.
Luckily, they were selling the power-up bands behind the counter. I initially thought they were $20, but it turns out they were $40. That was a big sticker shock, but I guess it's all part of the experience.
Okay, I thought they were $20 each. Apparently it's $40 each for the wristbands, so prepare yourself.
After purchasing the power-up bands, the next step is to download the Universal Studios app. The app has its own section for Super Nintendo World. Get started by scanning the QR code on your band and naming your character. The Super Nintendo World app will keep track of the coins, keys, and stamps collected while exploring the area. You can get coins by hitting punch blocks while wearing the band. Keys are earned by playing games. And stamps are earned by completing achievements, where they can be found in random locations. You can also view the map of the area, which gives a short story about Bowser Jr. There's also a ranking section so visitors can see how they compare to other guests. Your record will persist on any future visits. And apparently what you collect can unlock secrets on certain Nintendo Switch games. Really interesting tech that binds the live world with the virtual world.
It's really nice being here early in the morning. No crowds. I think the park opens up at 9 o'clock, so we pretty much have 1 hour to ourselves here. Yeah, we haven't been here for like 6 years. So it's our return back to Universal. Oh, 8 years. Oh my gosh. It's been a long time. So they'll be scanning your tickets one more time for the early access before going down to Super Nintendo World. Thank you. Okay. Look at all these checkpoints. Just a FYI, no strollers allowed. in Super Nintendo World. Okay, we're going in, finally.
We immediately went on the only ride at Super Nintendo World, Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. As you enter, there will be 3 lines: the handicap, regular line, and priority line up the stairs. While walking through, I was instantly transported into a Super Mario Bros. Level.
The line is really well made.
When you go up to the 2nd floor, there was a real-life Bowser's Castle. I can't believe the amount of detail that was put into everything. It was all so immersive.
It's like a 3-dimensional screen. It's actually making me dizzy. Alright, so bad news for us. It's been technical difficulties for the last 30 minutes. He's spazzing out. He's spazzing out with excitement.
I guess the risk of going on new rides is there's still some kinks to work out.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to be getting priority passes because there's technical difficulties. So we're going to have to come back and then hopefully we'll get to come here pretty quick without waiting in line.
We came back a few hours later through the priority line. Before going on, you'll get the headpiece of the AR visors to wear. There's a knob on the back you can twist to adjust the size. The AR glasses will magnetically attach to the visors once on the ride. Bowser's Challenge is a groundbreaking experience with cutting-edge technology. It's a dark ride and game all in one package. If you have the power-up band, scan it on the wheel so you can store a record of your score. There are up to 4 guests per cart and they all work together. Inside the AR goggles, you'll see arrows that will prompt you to turn the wheel either right or left. Done correctly, you'll get points. If everyone in the car synchronizes, you'll receive additional points. There will also be bad guys that can only be seen with the AR goggles. Aim at them by looking at their direction and press the button on the wheel to throw a shell. But make sure not to hit the good guys or you'll lose a point. You also don't have unlimited shells, so you'll have to grab them as items while on the ride. The coordination of turning the wheel, grabbing shells, and shooting down bad guys really puts your multitasking skills to the test. It will definitely take many visits to even get good at this game, a lot of replayability. It seems we keep getting hit by bad luck. We got stuck on the middle of the ride for over 20 minutes. And I don't know if you can tell, but Nolan was traumatized. I mean, just look at his face. He'll be having nightmares of Mario Kart for a long time.
Alright, there we go. Let's finish this off.
Well, at least I finished my first round with 121 points. We definitely need to go on this again uninterrupted.
So we were pretty much stuck on that ride for like 20-25 minutes. But here it is, Mario Kart. First time riding this ever. Awesome. We're gonna have to do it again where it doesn't have technical difficulties. Sorry.
Make sure you drop off your visors in the bin.
Okay, just drop off the visor.
After Bowser's Challenge, we exited through the gift shop. Nearby was the ranking screens which seemed to be glitching out on us.
Man, the line for Mario Kart is out the door. Crazy. They have these kiosks where you can buy your wristband.
By the way, if you plan to do a meet and greet with one of the characters, make sure you take note of the time. They only allow a certain amount of people per slot. They have Mario and Luigi in one location and Princess Peach in the other. If you pay attention, you'll notice that the eyes blink and the mouths move. Even the characters are high-tech. So cool. Now let's talk about the different mini-games. The ingenious concept behind Super Nintendo Land is that the entire area is essentially a video game. Every minigame is activated by tapping the power-up band onto a key icon. Each minigame played gives an opportunity for guests to earn a key. Collect 3 keys and you unlock the final boss. More about the final boss later in the video. The first game we played was the Goomba Crazy Crank. Roll the crank forward at a rapid pace to prevent the Goomba from going forward. Just make sure to keep turning until you hear the success music.
Alright, whatever. Okay, no, let go.
This may be the easiest key to earn. The next game was the Koopa Troopa Power Punch. This is a timing-based challenge and you only have 3 chances to hit the Koopa Troopa. Punch the first power block so that the last power block lights up just when the shell is in the middle of the pipe. After you tap the power-up band on the key, pay careful attention at the speed each power block flashes. I saw a lot of fails on this one. We then went to the Piranha Plant Nap mishap. Pro tip, this mini game had the longest line, so we made sure to have one parent save a spot while the other parent waited in the shorter lines. This made it so we played all the mini games in about an hour. When it begins, players have to slam alarm clocks when they ring. If successful, the Piranha Plant will go back to sleep. The last game is the Thwomp Panel Panic. The goal is to flip each tile from blue to yellow before the time limit ends. This was my favorite game on the list. There's something satisfying about turning everything to one color. Now that most of the minigames are complete, you can spend the rest of your time collecting coins or finding special M8-bit surprises. We were only able to find Mario and Luigi near the Frosted Glacier area. If anyone knows where Peach and Bowser is, please leave a comment down below. In the same location where the Luigi M8-bit surprise is, there are these AR binoculars. When you look through them, it'll superimpose Nintendo characters onto a live recording. The silver knob on the side allows you to zoom into areas on the viewfinder. Doing this reveals special cutscenes. We were able to find the airship, but I heard you can also search for Rosalina and Pikmin. I heard rumors that the different cutscenes appear randomly throughout the day. And if you have the power-up band, to register your session, wait for the screen to turn black. This allows users to collect stamps whenever one of these cutscenes are revealed. I also found a handy stamp guide online that shows how to collect everything. Believe me, you won't be able to get all these in one visit. If you have a completionist tendency, you'll need an annual pass at the minimum. Whoever came up with this idea is an evil genius. After all the fun, we were getting pretty hungry. We made sure to make some reservations early in the morning. You can scan the QR code on their menu. This reservation just makes sure you get a spot when things get crowded. Right at the entrance, it looks like you can use your power-up bands to get a one-time gift. Indulge in tasty dishes crafted by Chef Toad and watch playful scenery of the Mushroom Kingdom through the window. I have to mention this, but Universal and Nintendo didn't hold anything back with the design of this restaurant. We made our order and waited in line to be seated. This device allows the waiters to find our table, but why is our number 33? Illuminati confirmed. For the beverage, we tried the Superstar Lemon Squash. It was sweet and refreshing. I especially like the tropical boba that pops in your mouth. For the main course, we got the Fire Flower Spaghetti. Mario Burger. And the Luigi Burger. We shared the Toadstool Cheesy Garlic Knots. And because the girls gotta watch her figure, my wife ate the Super Mushroom Soup.
Spaghetti is pretty decent here. A little spicy though.
That's yummy.
Just a good amount of spice.
That's super yummy.
It's yummy, but slightly spicy. Maybe not for the kids. And the meatball. Does it? What does the burger taste like? Is it like like a Carl's Jr. or better than Carl's Jr.?
Better than Kyle's.
Better than Carl's Jr.? And they each got their little hats to keep it together. These are big burgers.
It's yummy.
That's a chicken sandwich that no one's eating.
That one is not a burger.
Yeah, this one is like this one's like a clam chowder. Tastes good. It comes mushroom soup. It comes in with a little mushroom bowl. We gotta take this home and use it. Wait.
You're not allowed to.
Oh no! I thought this was for take home. Never mind. You gotta leave this here.
Yeah, you can't take
Oh, never. So this all tastes pretty decent, except for the Luigi burger. It's slightly bland.
You know what? They just
What I did, I take this green sauce, dip it, and then take a bite.
And for dessert, we got the question block tiramisu.
I just have one bite and I'll give the rest to the kid. Eat it. How's it taste? Like a chocolate?
Yeah, chocolate.
No, that was a chocolate. Okay. I have one bite. One bite of the tiramisu.
Dylan,
Very good. Chocolatey. Overall guys, we give this meal a thumbs up. You can't go wrong with Toadstool Cafe.
I'd also like to mention that there's a scene of Koopa's airship attacking Mushroom Kingdom every 15 minutes. It was cool to watch, but the workers must be sick of seeing it.
We're leaving Super Nintendo World for the day. We're gonna probably be coming back at night though. We're gonna check out the rest of Universal Studios Hollywood.
Since we came on a weekday, the park was about a third of capacity. And since most of the patrons were at Super Nintendo World, the wait time for the other rides were pretty short. We used the Universal Studios app to determine which ones had the least wait time. The first ride we went on was Transformers. This is the next generation thrill ride, blurring the lines between fiction and reality. Overall, I had a blast, and this used to be one of my favorites, but I was surprised at how faded the screen looked. Transformers is really showing its age.
You are nothing compared to him. Absolutely nothing. Send you back to England in a box. FedEx, royal postage.
Watch out for Megatron or you'll get roasted. And how can anyone come to Universal Studios without going on the Classic Studio Tour? Go behind the scenes and see where your favorite movie and television shows were filmed. I really like how they add new attractions every so often. Some highlights from this one is King Kong, the Flash Flood set, the Earthquake stage, the Jaws set, the creepy guy from Psycho, and this last one from Fast and Furious. It must be new because I don't remember seeing it the last time I was here. They got holograms and giant 3D screens that make you feel like you're going 200 miles per hour. Super fun.
Alright guys, we're now going to Hogwarts. Harry Potter. The Harry Potter train. Hogwarts Express. Wow. It's a winter wonderland. I feel like I'm in Scotland.
This was my first time at Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
The broomstick ride. Is that food? Oh, actually this is just a restaurant.
As you can tell, I have no idea what's going on.
Is that the ride? Oh, okay. Only 10 minutes. Okay, let's do it.
Apparently, I wandered into a wand shop. I had a really eerie feeling about being here, and there was no turning back. I guess I'll just have to listen to this wizarding hipster ramble for the next 5 minutes. It was so dark in the next room. Turns out this was just an elaborate infomercial to sell some wicked wands.
It was a one infomercial.
I'm not buying it. I got wands at home. They're called chopsticks, and they don't cost me $63 a piece. By the way, these wands have interesting tech behind them. Just look for symbols like this. It gives a direction on how they should be waved, and then see what happens. In my opinion, the power-up bands are way cooler. I just stick to my chopsticks. Afterwards, we went nearby to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. We were required to put away our bags for this one. Luckily, you get 2 hours free. Walking through the line, I felt like I was inside a real castle. On this ride, you can soar above the grounds as you join Harry Potter and his friends on an unforgettable, thrilling adventure and come face to face with some magical creatures. There were some surprisingly scary scenes. I would be careful about bringing the little ones.
Oh man, the Harry Potter ride was pretty cool. Intense. Huh? Yeah, it's like the scary version of Flying Emmets in Legoland.
Then right across was the Flight of the Hippogriff. This is a family-friendly roller coaster that spirals and dives around the pumpkin patch and then swoops past Hagrid's hut. The Flight of the Hippogriff was kind of short. I feel like they could have made at least 2 loops to make it a bit longer. One of my favorite things to do at theme parks is to catch a show. So we went to the DreamWorks Theater Kung Fu Panda. Channel the power of Chi and join Po, Mr. Ping, and Master Shifu as they embark on a wild, perilous mission to deliver the liquid of ultimate power to the Emperor. Unlike most movie experiences, the screen was projected around the entire theater. It actually makes you feel like you're inside the movie. It would have been awesome if they could make an entire feature film this way. While we were on the upper level of the park, we went to guest services to see if they can give us another priority pass, since we got stuck on the Mario Kart ride for over 20 minutes.
Alright, so we just went to guest services because of that technical difficulty at Mario Kart. We got ourselves another priority pass. So now we get to skip the 3-hour wait. Alright guys, so we brought our own water bottle. And if you wanted a free refill, you can go over to the Jurassic Cafe. They have a self-serve drink fountain. So you can refill your water there for free.
We played a bit at the Jurassic Park playground and got to see some dinosaurs.
Larger and more dangerous than she is. Now just be careful approaching her directly from the front.
It was now time to go back to Super Nintendo World for some unfinished business. Remember when we collected all those keys? Well, if you have at least 3 of them, you can enter the super secret Bowser Jr.'s castle. There was a bit of a wait, so we passed the time by hitting blocks. And don't forget to use your power-up band on the treasure chest. You can get a stamp for that. Before going into the final boss challenge, you go into a waiting area where players get a short tutorial.
You've done well to make it this far. Up ahead is your final showdown with Bowser Jr. When bob-ombs are tossed at you, use your arms to swat them away. Got it? Swat bob-ombs away! When bullet fly toward you, duck to dodge them. Don't forget, duck to dodge bullet bills. Jump to hit a question mark and get a power-up. When you get a fire flower, swing your arms to throw fireballs. Yes, swing your arms to throw fireballs. Now go forth, defeat Bowser Jr., and reclaim the golden mushroom. Good luck, heroes!
When you enter into the main room, your shadow gets projected onto a wall and you're literally playing a full-body Fruit Ninja. It was so much fun, I didn't want it to end. Unfortunately, the only way to play again is to grab 3 more keys. This is how addiction begins.
Woo! That was fun. That was a fun game.
Well, it was time to experience Bowser's challenge the way it was meant to be, without any technical difficulties. It was even better the second time because now I had a bit of experience. Still need more practice though. And one of the best part about being at Super Nintendo World is being here in the evening. Seeing everything lit up at night was like a totally different experience. Oh, and look, we found Bowser.
Alright guys, almost the end of the day. So one last thing we're gonna do is Jurassic Park, and then we're going home. In the restroom break with my family.
I heard there were some major upgrades done to this ride, so I had to see what it was all about. Man, this is no joke. The entire section is covered in giant screens that simulate an aquarium. The animatronics were also very smooth and lifelike. Be careful though, there are many sections where they spray you with water. And of course, who could forget about the big drop at the end? So much fun. The park was still not closed, so me and Dylan squeezed in one more ride. We got on the Revenge of the Mummy. This is an indoor roller coaster similar to Space Mountain in Disneyland. The ride is fast but without butterflies, thrilling and not too scary. Before leaving, Nolan got himself a little souvenir bottle. This is now Nolan's favorite bottle. He drinks out of it all the time, and I drink out of it when he's not looking.
Alright, we're finished. This is the end of Universal Studios. We all had a great time. The kids love Super Nintendo World, and I'm definitely gonna come back. So I highly recommend coming here.
Good night, Super Nintendo World. We'll meet again next time. Finally, we celebrated the day by eating one of our favorite foods, Panda Express.
Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, here's some more suggestions. And as always, please like, subscribe, and press the bell for notifications. And I'll see you on the next Kim's Adventure.